This is very, very clean. Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I'll be sharing my experience on Kefine's new budget entry, and this is the Kefine Klean, which is a 1DD IEM coming in at about $50. However, before I dive deeper, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Kefine for sending this unit in exchange for my honest feedback. However, as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own and are not influenced by any parties. If you've been enjoying my content, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as that will help my channel a lot and allow me to bring more content like these. So doing the unboxing, which is simple but still gives you a nice unboxing experience, where opening the outer sleeve reveals a cover page, and opening that, you'll be greeted by the IEMs themselves. There's a compartment below it where it stores a carrying case with like a fabric finish to it, so it's something different from the generic black faux leather you get from budget IEMs. And for $50, the fact I'm still getting a case at this price point is really nice, so thank you Kefine for including this in. It also comes with interchangeable ear tips, some interchangeable nozzles, which I'll elaborate more later. The stock cable that it comes with is just okay, pretty much expected for IEMs at this price range. It's light, it's very thin. If you've watched my channel, I always prefer a cable with a bit more heft, but this cable does the job and it looks clean. The design of the IEMs are relatively simple, with a blend of having heart-shaped lines but with rounded edges, so it doesn't poke into your ears. It has some pattern on its faceplate with Kefine's branding on it, against an all-black powder-coated metal shell which has a bit of weight to it, and it feels more premium than what the price is asking for, which is nice. It has gold accents on the nozzle, and there's even a pattern on the grills. I'm not sure how it affects sound, but it looks stunning as a grill, which sadly won't be seen since it's covered by ear tips and inserted into your ears. So it comes with additional nozzles as shown earlier, which has like a black finish to its face to be able to differentiate between the two, and the difference is just that one has a bit more opening than the other, which I'll explore more on how it affects sound later in the video. It also has a single DD IEM, so it is relatively compact, so trying it on my ears, I have no problem with this IEM. It doesn't apply any pressure around the edges, at least to my ears, so I can wear this IEM for hours no problem. So talking about the sound, when the first note hits from the Klean, I was honestly shocked because I was expecting a $50 sound, but the Klean was like, hold on to your seats baby, because I'm giving you details. And let's not talk about details like you're getting in the kilobuck range, but for this price range, it's bringing in technical performances that punches way above its price point. Positions of sound in the left and right channel, macro details, micro details, they're all coming through. I mean, it does get a tad busy on something like anime tracks where there's a lot of instruments playing at the same time, but it does a very good job at handling them. And again, I'm going to repeat this multiple times. $50. I've heard more expensive IEMs struggle more compared to the Klean. However, there is a drawback, and it's in the lower regions where there's not a lot of punch and slam in the bass department. I can hear the bass attack and its snappiness. It sounds very dynamic, there's some weight to the notes, and there's a bit of rumble coming in from the deep end, but nothing that will satisfy bass hits. On the flip side, there's energy up top, there's sharpness to its treble attack, but nothing that sounds too piercing or thin for my sound preference. I may put a very small caution for treble sensitive people, but I think it's very well done where Air Instruments is getting that openness to their sound. It's another presentation where the vocals loses its presence within the sound since it's sharing the same plane as the background music, but I'm still pretty impressed with the Klean as an overall. Switching the Klean to the black nozzle from the silver, first thing I notice is the energy up top. It sounds a bit more open, but as a small trade-off, sounds a bit thinner in its presentation as well. I think this nozzle is catered to anyone looking for that bright sounding performance. It doesn't sound as full or rounded as the silver nozzle, and personally I lean towards the silver nozzle for the Klean, and maybe it's because it left such an impression on me that I require some adjusting to the black nozzle tuning, but at least it's still an option for anyone seeking this kind of presentation. So the SimGod EW200 was one of my top pick for a budget set, and it's coming in at $40, which is $10 cheaper, and the EW200 in terms of sound is essentially a much livelier and more energetic presentation compared to the Klean. So if EW200 is too much for you, then the Klean will sound a bit tamer. If anything, the Klean on the black nozzle sounds a bit more similar to the EW200, but with less bass impact and is a little bit more recessed compared to the SimGod EW200. However, for $10 more on the Klean, you're getting a carrying case, a pair of tuning filters, and something that sounds great, which is comparable to what the SynGod EW200 is bringing to the table. However, if you are really on a budget, the EW200 is still going to be a great option for your consideration. So in summary, just want to reiterate again, the Kefine Klean is $50. $50! The Kefine Delchi was already in the running to be in my top pick for budget IEMs, and then the Klean just came and made a huge point. You don't need to be super expensive to sound good. Are there limitations? Sure there are, but the Klean makes a lot of other IEMs at higher price point sound cheaper than they are, and that is a huge achievement by Kefine, and the Klean is a threat. However, that's been my experience and I'm curious to know yours. What are your experiences like, or what's your favorite ultra budget IEM to date? Comment below and let me know, and with that all said, thank you again to Kefine for this opportunity and to all of you for watching. See you in the next video.